When we build, let us think that we build forever. Let it not be for present delight, nor for present use alone. Let it be such work as our descendants will thank us for. John Ruskin said that. At the ING Bank in Amsterdam, the architects go back periodically to see how the building has evolved. The people who work in the building are frequently asked how the place might be improved, and the possibility of future change and adaptation is always encouraged. The building is light and airy, even in the middle of winter. One design requirement was, no one sits more than 20 feet from a window, which you can open. You can park your car underneath the Japanese garden. Noise is reduced by shaping the exterior in such a way that the sound of traffic is reflected back off the building rather than into it. And there are gardens and running water inside and out.
One of the most, I think, important points was to make a friendly building, a building for a human building, where you get some contact, not an office paying something like this, but a friendly building that when people are coming, just make open forms, not closed forms. But even so, when you see the stair, it's an open form, not a closed form. But it must be a friendly building where people feel alright, where people can work very hard, because when the building is friendly, then you can do a lot of good business. When the building is terrible, people will always be ill. But when the building is like at home, it's alright. We are living in a very, very fast way. Managers have to make decisions all the time, every day, every minute of the day. And I think what I learned from this building, our experience, is that you have to be quiet. And when the influence of the building on people is stressy, fast, white, without color, make people more and more giving stress. But you have to be quiet to do your work very, very good. I always said, I have no time to be in a hurry. Because when you are running in a building, in corridors, then you are just going faster and faster and faster, and then you are falling.
Whether it's a home, a commercial building, or an institutional edifice, buildings keep changing because people either have to or want to keep reworking them to suit the unfolding patterns of their lives. Architects understandably want their buildings to be finished and perfect, but it's impossible. Reality makes a new building necessarily unfinished and imperfect, but perhaps perfectible in time. If that reality were designed for, architects could do civilization a great service. Buildings need to learn, the same way we do. Give them time. Next week, I'll be looking at cheap, unnoticed buildings that people adapt and change at will. Leftover buildings, huts, sheds, shacks, boats, and mobile homes. They're neither noticed or celebrated, but most of the world's work is done in these low-road buildings, and some of the most creative people live in them.